We have a press statement, ladies and gentlemen, dated June 18, 2021. It reads, Biafra, Southeast leaders refutal insufficient, unacceptable substitute for referendum. The coalition of northern groups, which alerted on the dangers of the activities of the indigenous people of Biafra, IGBO, and insisted on a referendum for the actualization of the independent state of Biafra for the Igbo as the only guarantee for a peaceful future, is addressing you once again on the ensuing situation in Nigeria since then. In our earlier submission, we highlighted the conceivable implications of the uttered threats and practical steps being taken by the Igbo under the guise of IGBO. These Southeast militant IGBO members unceasingly foment hateful violence against other ethnicities and the Nigerian state, while a handful of Southeast leaders began a frantic move to cover their complicity in the atrocities by pretending to denounce the IGBO and its leader, Nnamdi Kanu. We note also that while on one hand, these Southeast leaders present a pretext of denouncing IGBO, on another hand, they are working to give legitimacy to the Eastern Security Network, which they rename IGBO, which we all know is a militant wing of IGBO. The extent of deception also becomes apparent in the way these Southeast leaders give the appearance of dissociating themselves from the Biafran violent agitation and at the same time vehemently attempting to support and justify IPOB's brand of self-determination bid, premised on false claims of marginalization and pursued through violence and violation of other ethnic nationalities and state institutions. Our observations. The CNG cannot be blinded by these desperations to cover up what is glaringly an attempt to downplay the atrocities committed, the complicity involved, and the trivialization of what is genuinely a case that must be resolved once for all. Hence, the CNG observes as follows. 1. That the refutal is a belated desperation to run away from a raging fire they fanned with their own hands by several years of indoctrinating their youth with the hate of the North in particular and the whole of Nigeria in general. 2. That the desperation amounts to yet another attempt to buy time to regroup for another onslaught and violence like it has happened throughout history. Number 3, that the rest of Nigeria, particularly the North, must not allow themselves to fall into another trap of accepting the lies, deceit, and falsehood of the Igbo leaders that cannot be supported by the prevailing reality. Number 4, despite the claim by these Southeast leaders to have strength in what is happening, evidence suggests that their stake in ensuring what they are promising is a mere illusion, as just recently their entire collective might was subdued by IPOB anarchy, who called the shots and had the wherewithal to threaten and enforce a shutdown of all activities in the entire 5 states of the Southeast. Our stand. Number 1. For the avoidance of doubt, the coalition of northern groups states here that the North will no longer be deceived by the antics of the proteges of those who assassinated its forefathers and threw the entire country into a ruinous civil war that has set the stage for the current confusion and national decadence. Number 2, we categorically hold the refutal by the Southeast leaders unacceptable and insist that a referendum must be conducted to prepare the stage for the final exit of the Igbo from the rest of Nigeria that has never engaged in such violent agitations for breakup at any time. Number 3, and the last demand, that since the bulk of the active support for the violent Igbo secession is from those within the 50-year bracket, with a dangerous mindset developed by wrong teachers over a long period, it is inconceivable for the rest of Nigerians, particularly the North, to accept to continue coexisting with them at the risk of major conflicts that could lead to another civil war. This is the short statement we have today, and we believe it's direct to the point. Thank you very much.